Hey guys, this is Rickshaw here and all the little rickshaws. Hello guys, good morning. Looking good today. Yeah, it's September 3rd and we got my little babies up. It's a beautiful day. Take a look out there. And we got the beautiful little babies. Okay, you done with that one, Mo?
No.
Then put it back on. Okay, so we're just having a nice morning. It's not much of a breeze here. I think it might get pretty warm today unless we get some rain. We've just been goofing around, not doing too much. I did see the British biker was on. He's making videos again, and he said something in one of the videos, and he said, he's got to wear the face mask, and they get pretty strict on it, and had the big shield, right, and he couldn't get air, and blah blah blah. And he said if he was in his own country, he probably wouldn't be doing that. And not quite like it. He didn't say it quite like that, but almost. I'd have to listen to it again. But it's the same with me. If I was in my home country, I wouldn't be wearing a mask. I wouldn't be doing any of that stuff. It's a bunch of baloney. I'm not buying into this global pandemic at all. I'm just not doing it. But we're here. We're foreigners here. We're guests in this country, and that is the rules here. And it's you gotta follow them. I wouldn't want to get myself deported or hear of anybody else because not doing that. But that's just how that goes. But I'm glad to see he's back on there making videos. Now me, I did something here. I got my buddy Tropical Tim, and he said something a long time ago in some of the first videos that I'm not one of these fancy guys with drones or anything, but I have driven drones before, smaller ones and stuff, and not any expensive, and I crashed them and all this kind of stuff. But the neighbor over here, young fella, he got one, and I was pretty amazed at how well it flew. And it connects to his phone and all this. So I started going online, and I looked that one up, and I looked up a bunch of other ones. And I saw one that I really liked that had anti-crash avoidance. And then you watch videos on YouTube where the things just crash. So I just kept looking, and for the money, I went ahead and got a Mavic Mini. It should be getting delivered, and I got the package. With the extra batteries and all that kind of stuff. And it was 18,000 pesos. And it's supposed to be delivered here pretty soon. So I'll be getting practicing on that. I actually saw a little toy one on there for about $10. I think it's 500, it's $12, something like that. 585 pesos. And that was a free delivery. But it had the same type of controller. So I was thinking probably a good idea would be to take that one and practice flying that one around, because I wouldn't want to smash a 18,000 peso one. But I got that one coming. We'll figure that out. I'll get to some places. It's a lightweight one, 249 grams, so that gets rid of a lot of regulations. That was one thing that influenced my buying. Pretty good reviews on it. I thought it's something to get. So that'll be coming up. Hopefully we'll be getting some nice aerial stuff of just the little locations around here. I actually had a friend of mine, he couldn't believe, a lot of people in the States think this is, everybody lives in huts and wears grass skirts and bones in their nose and stuff like that. But, he finally saw a video of mine after I've been doing them since last December. And he couldn't believe that they got houses there. They got houses there. I sent him some information on Manila, and he was amazed. He's like, "Wow, they got buildings." Yeah, there's not too many places here, unless you go way out in the provinces where, like my wife's sister and her husband and their kids, they live in it's like a nipa hut house. It's actually very nice. When we go there to visit, I'll definitely get some videos of that. But it's all bamboo. They got a little pumper well thing, and then also the uncle that lives out there. He's about 25 miles away from the brother and sister. There, you get to his place, you can't even drive in there anymore. You get to a spot where you just got to park your tricycle or whatever you're driving and hike in. And sometimes we were up to our knees in just mud. It's hard to get in there from the road. You got to walk way around. But he has like a farm out there, and that's pretty much backwards. The only power he had for electricity, had a little teeny solar thing to charge up his batteries. Make sure you get the other ones, Dorothy. Okay? I don't want them kids breaking them. They're bringing their glasses back. But we just had our breakfast, and things are doing good. We had to buy a new stove. Instead of buying one of them El Cheapos, I bought a real nice one. I'll have to get in there when we get some more light today. I'll take a video of that. It's pretty nice. It's got like a turbo effect to it, so it doesn't blow all the heat out from the tea kettle, because we always, my wife likes instant coffee. I saw that in the store and I thought, you turn that thing up full blast and most of the heat is going out around. Well, this thing has like a turbo whirler that shoots the propane right up to the middle, and it doesn't really shoot out the sides. And I was amazed at how fast it heated up the water. It just amazed me. And then it's got 3 burners on a little tiny one. I'll have to show it to you later, but we're not really doing anything today. It's still moderate lockdown, face shields, masks, all this kind of stuff. So it's just where we're at. I seen that the president here lengthened it all the way to September 30 in the Manila area and surrounding areas. And it just don't seem like this is ever going to end, folks. It just doesn't seem like it's ever going to end. Why? There's not that many people dying from this. You keep seeing the tests, but they're not really telling you. They need to tell you more what these tests are about, who they are, and who's dying. And I know the people in here. There's a few people in our development that got it, and they were walking around inside their house, waving out the window. So I'm not getting this thing. And then the tests. How accurate are they? What kind of tests they're using? The news media in this country, I don't believe that any of these news places really have investigative reporters that really get into digging deep and finding out information that I would want to know. Maybe the general Filipino population doesn't want to know all this stuff. Maybe they're just happy in it. I'm not sure. Now, I talked to some of my neighbors, though, and they'd like to know also. So, but the news media here in this country, I truly believe they're just a failure from what I can see. That's why it's really good with this YouTube and everything that you're getting citizen reporters. I just saw a thing on the news here. We get CNN. It was a minor thing about the people mad about, that they're still being locked down, and they had Germany, all these different countries where people, and they said, oh yeah, a few thousand of rabble-rousers and troublemakers. But then when you go to YouTube and you've seen the people holding up, it wasn't a few thousand, it was like hundreds of thousands of people are saying, hey, there's enough, it's enough, people. So, I'm really glad that's getting out. But I'm going to be learning how to fly a drone here pretty soon. There's a big field over here, and we got some nice areas over here around the rice fields and stuff. I'll take it over there and we'll get some aerial footage, and people can see some of the areas around here. You'll be surprised. I know a lot of my buddy, he was saying he was surprised at how it was, but this is a really nice country. And I'm looking forward to getting some of that footage. So we'll see how it works. I got a good phone to hook up to it, and like I say, the neighbor over here, him and his wife, they buzz that thing around. It's quiet. I did notice, I watched a lot of people with drones. It's a very quiet one. He gets way down the end of the street, and you hardly even notice it. That it's buzzing, but I've seen some of them that are just beating the wind and very loud, and you can hear them from far away. His gets halfway down the street, you can't hear it anymore. You don't even notice it. He had it flying overhead maybe at about 50 feet, and it wasn't that loud. It wasn't that loud at all. But here you got to be real careful of the wires. You know, those things get damaged quickly. The one I got coming has a little propeller protector that goes around each set of them. And I thought, well, when I first start driving, I'll probably have that on, unless I'm in an open field. I also saw they got leg extenders, but you can land this thing on your hand. It's got all kinds of cool features. I'll play around with it. I have the app already, and I've been looking through that, and so hopefully I'll be a good drone pilot. But this is just rickshaw, 3rd of September. It is a beautiful day. We've just had all this cloudy stuff. It's never seems to be a clear blue sky lately. But the rain, the one nice thing about the rain is it'll get real hot, and then all of a sudden it'll just dump this huge rain and cool everything off. One thing about this country, it's always dark by 6:30, and you don't get the heat like you do in the Midwest in the United States. You get into August in the States, it doesn't get dark until 9:30 at night. So you've got that sun beating down and relentlessly. Well, here, as soon as the sun goes down, the things start cooling off. It cools off here pretty good. We don't have too many. I haven't really had too many hot nights to where it's sticky. We don't use air conditioner. We just use fans, and we wind up even with the fans, you're throwing a cover on. So we don't have the real hot days. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Don't forget to pray to your Heavenly Father about all this that's going on. Hopefully we can get out of this, and pray for all your neighbors and friends, and hope all is good for all of you. So you guys take care, and this rickshaw out.